All right, boys, we are here with break number 407. It is a legacy quarter case, which is 6 boxes. I don't know why they did it this year, but this year they went to a 24-box case with no inner cases. There used to be inner cases, but they got rid of them, and I don't know why they did that. They did that this year with some other products, too. Baseball and football. It's a little bit strange. Not that I think that 24-box case is too much necessarily, but if you think about it, like, you can't break legacy in 24 boxes at a time. The prices for the break would be way too high, in my opinion. Even at 12 boxes, I think it's a little bit much. I guess you get away with 8 boxes. I've seen some groups run 12, which is half a case, which is a decent amount, but it's still a lot, I think, for legacy. It's a lot of cards. I guess it depends if the break room hands out the common cards or the base cards or not. I know there's places that don't even hand out base vet cards, which is crazy to me. Yeah, I know, only for Bowman would I ever do that, and that's only if it has a paper spot. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I'm going to go on a rant about how I don't really agree with how some people do stuff. Project 2020, Ben Baller Edition, Cal Ripken, the Charm City card. Give him a nice rub on the 6 boxes for good luck. We have the team list on the left, overhead cameras in the upper right-hand corner. I think we have some newer people in it, but we don't have anybody that hasn't been in a break yet, I do not think. I think this has all people that have been in at least one break. We'll put all 5 of these boxes over here. We'll start with this one in the 6, 2 autographs per box. There should be, I believe, 4 Opti-Chrome cards as well as a few mini cards. I still have to find my T206 top loaders from the other Legacy break. I might have to go buy some more online, too. But I'll make sure they get to you guys safely. Let's get rolling here. I'm going to open up all the packs, and then we'll go through them here. I think that's the best way to do it whenever there's a lot of cards like there is in Legacy. Since you're looking at 8 cards per pack and 16 packs. How's everybody doing today? I'm sure most people are at work or watching it in the background while working. Give you guys some afternoon entertainment. The shop will have a soft opening starting next week at some point. The hard opening or like the grand opening won't be till sometime in October after I'm done playing softball, so I can be there for a weekend, because right now there's only a couple weekends I'll even be in town in the next couple weekends, so you guys will see the good old hotel breaks. I'm bringing cards with me everywhere I travel to. Most of it's driving anyways. Still try to keep the 2 cameras. It really depends what the hotel ceiling's like, whether we have an overhead. But I have another camera for a side camera view, so you'll still be able to see all cards on table. Other than in Vegas. In Vegas there's a little, or not Vegas, that was Atlantic City. Atlantic City was a little sketchy. Yeah, I was gonna say there's quite a few being that in that DMV area that you're gonna get some Redskins fans or Nationals fans. I guess I should say Commanders and get used to saying Commanders. I know it's never going to be the Commanders to some people, but it is what it is. Steve, tell Brian to get back to work. I'm going to say. Not that he's watching right now or anything. You just yell at him for me. I was going to say. These are the packs. I hate opening these, like the material these packs are made out of, probably the most. Actually, I would say Gypsy Queens packs are the worst. For sure. Alright, good luck to everybody. So we're going to start us off with Tyrique Hill in the Chiefs jersey. Probably last time you'll see him in a Chiefs jersey this year. We got James Conner, Luke Kuechly, Brett Favre. We got Jeremy Ruckert, Kenneth Walker III. I'm going to have a Thibodeau for the Giants, 154 out of 299. first-round pick defensive end. I don't know if he'll play outside linebacker or defensive end. I can't remember if the Jets are using a 4-3 or 3-4, some sort of hybrid. Either way, he'll be an edge rusher for not the Jets, the Giants. I think they use 4 down linemen, though, so it'll probably be a defensive end. That's going to Matt Hogue. Normally grabs them with Thibodeau, but this time it's Adam Pistella. We have Clinton Portis on the Timeless Talents, Ezekiel Elliott, Chase Claypool, Jonathan Taylor, Clinton Portis, Jerry Rice, Treylon Burks. I have Kobe Bryant. Got Sauce Gardner for the Jets. On the rookie Optichrome. Joey Bosa, Josh Allen, Damian Harris. Got Pearson, Urlacher, Kyron Williams, Johnson II, Sean Alexander, 2000s dominance. I mean, he was dominant for like 3 or 4 years. He's kind of like Terrell Davis. They have a dominance card for him too, but they only really dominated for like 3 years of the decade. We have Taysom Hill, Mekhi Parsons, McAllister, Dan Fouts, Brian Robinson II, and Jerome Ford. We're going to have one of the mini cards for Jameson Williams. Oh no, this is number 21 out of 50, so a nice hit there for the Lions. I thought this was the base. And Josh, put that in there. I'm either going to send these in regular top loaders off camera just so I can make sure I get the sleeve in there and not have the camera in the way. Or, like I said, I do have some T206s. I have to find them. We got Kyler Murray, Timeless Talents. We have Derek Carr, DJ Moore, Tony Romo, Carson Palmer, Kyle Hamilton, James Cook. We're going to have a Josh Jacobs for the Raiders. 185 out of 299 on the Josh Jacobs. Going to JT Hare. Brett Favre, TJ Watt, Pittman Jr., A.J. Brown, John Randall, Nick Mangold. Actually, Mangold's sister played into college as a lineman. Isaiah Likely and Desmond Ridder. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Fun fact. I don't think it'll ever be a trivia fact because no one gives two shits about offensive linemen. But under the lights, Matthew Stafford for the Rams. I think she played like D2 or NAIA or something like that. Stephon Diggs, Matt Judon, C.D. Lamb, Phil Simms, John Elway, Sauce Gardner, Jameson Williams, so back-to-back big names right there. We got Joe Namath for the ages, Robinson, Kyler Murray, Anquan Bolden, Chris Carter, Walker for the Jags, Mechie the third. Then we're going to have a Jalen Tolbert for the Cowboys, 141 out of 149 on the orange, rookie. One of the Cowboys and Taylor Fuller. Decade of Dominance, Shannon Sharp. I have Cortland Sutton, DK Metcalf, Dallas Clark, and Jerome Bettis. Sam Howell for the Redskins, Commanders, Washington football team, whatever. Jalen Tolbert. Cooper Kupp, 129 out of 199 for the Rams. On the Hunter Orange. Going to Bobby Plato. I have the mini card, Matt Stafford. Also going to Rams and Bobby. Derrick Henry. Deshaun Watson, who only got the 11-game suspension. I'm surprised by that. That's going to the Cleveland Browns, by the way. I know he's in the Texans jersey, but it says it's traded as a Brown on the back. We have Justin Fields, Cameron Jordan, Rison, Curtis Martin, Drake London, McBride, Under the lights, Chris Olave. Darius Leonard. McLaurin. Joe Montana. Ty Law. George Pickens, future Rookie of the Year for the Steelers. We have Booth Jr. And we have our second autograph, and this is going to be a 17 out of 50. Trey McBride to the Cardinals on the red or burgundy. Color match for the Cardinals. Doesn't really color match for his Colorado State uniform. Going to the Cardinals and Nathan Kane. Got Randall Cunningham, Jalen Waddle. It's going to be Russell Wilson, Barry Sanders, Mike Singletary, Shakur, and Jackson. The two autographs you missed were Tolbert and McBride. We have Kelly and Allen on the Generations card. Patrick Mahomes, DeAndre Hopkins, Ed Reed, Michael Vick. Pierre Strong Jr., Hassan Haskins. Kenneth Walker III, 66 out of 100, going to Derek Noble in the Seahawks. Who Derek Noble thinks is going to be Rookie of the Year, and he's incorrect. We have Donald Driver for the Packers. Daniel Jones, Jerry Jeudy, Tyler Lockett, Eli Manning, Ricky Williams, Stingley Jr., Pierce for the Texans, and then we have Garrett Wilson under the lights. Going to the Jets. We have Antonio Gibson, Josh Jacobs, David Montgomery, Eddie George, Ahmad Green, Thornton, Carson Strong, Bo Jackson, Xavier Howard, Jamar Chase, T-Law, Keyshawn Johnson, Nick Mangold, Daxton Hill, Garrett Wilson, and Rob Gronkowski, dominance of the 2010s. That's the first hobby box down. Second hobby box. Still haven't had a veteran in 7 hobby boxes out of this case. We still haven't had a veteran autograph, which is a slightly surprising. You got to beat out Pickens first, Derek, and it ain't happening. Somehow the Steelers got the best wide receiver in the draft in the second round. I mean, I know why, because of injuries and off-field issues, but so we're going to get some memorabilia in here, so. Well, you have 3 quarterbacks to get them the football. It don't matter which one they start. Someone will get them the football. I think Mitch Trubisky's way better than people think he is. I mean, he had a winning record under Matt Nagy. It's enough for me right there. talking about getting so someone has to give him the football. Who's throwing the ball to Chris down in New Orleans? Ain't nobody throwing the football. I could see Sky Moore if he wasn't like 4th on the depth chart. I just don't think he'll get enough targets. Between Kelsey, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Hardman, I don't know where Sky Moore gets enough targets. George Pickens starting from day 1. He's going to be across from Deontay Johnson, and Chase Claypool is going to be a 3rd wide receiver. Or the Steelers might run a lot of 3 wide receiver sets. Who knows? Speaking of George, his chrome was on the top there after I rearranged everything. Going to the Pittsburgh Steelers and Tom Scarberry. We got Taysom Hill, Micah Parsons, Joey Bosa, Josh Allen, Keyshawn Johnson, Breece Hall, Brisker, Reggie Wayne, A.J. Brown, Derek Carr, D.J. Moore, Brett Favre, Dupes, Watson. We have Derrick Henry for the Titans. This is going to be 20 out of 125 on the mini card. This does have some print lines on it looks like. Derrick Henry going to the Titans and Steve Samiego. Decade dominance, Brian Urlacher. C.D. Lamb. T.J. Watt, Pittman Jr. Luke Kuechly. Danny Gray. Alec Pierce. For the Bears, we have David Montgomery, 137 out of 299. Going to the Chicago Bears. And Robert Sellers. For the Ages, Wes Welker. Kyler Murray. Stephon Diggs. Matt Judon. Bo Jackson. Ajabo. Matt Corral. And we have a Futures 34 out of 249. Breece Hall on the Legacy. Iowa State here. On the patch autograph. Breece Hall's the Jets, right? Nice hit on the Hall. First patch we got out of there. First RPA. Or pre-RPA. I guess it's technically an RPA. You have Sean Alexander. Cameron Jordan. Sutton. DK Metcalf. James Robinson. Atwater. Sky Moore. Aiden Hutchinson. Brian Robinson, this, well, I guess technically a second, but junior going to the Commanders. Darius Leonard, Terry McLaurin, Watson, Fields, Jim Kelly, Davis, Chris Olave, Tony Gonzalez, Waller, Mooney, Barkley, Williams, Randall Cunningham, Jerome Ford, Johnson II, Generations Gonzalez and Kelsey, Kirk Cousins, Joe Mixon, Hurts, Chase Young, Jerry Rice, Brian Robinson Jr., and Kyron Williams. I got a Kenny Pickett under the lights. And that is numbered 45 out of 100. Going to the Pittsburgh Steelers and Tom Scarberry. which Pickett looked really good too in preseason. Speaking of somebody getting George Pickens the football. I don't think he'll start, though. I think we're going to go with Trubisky. We got Swift, Samuel, Kelsey, Ryan, Clinton Portis, Kyle Hamilton, Cook, Joe Montana, Derrick Henry, Aaron Donald, McCaffrey, Eddie George, Bailey Sapp, Karlaftis, Trey McBride, 32 out of 100. Going to the Cardinals. Forest green border. Got Jefferson and Moss generations. Harris, Elliott, Claypool, Taylor, Nick Mangold. Have Dotson, McDuffie, Hopkins, and Waddle. Got Russell Wilson, Rondé Barber, Evan Neal, Isaiah Spiller. We have a 2 out of 50 for the Broncos. Decade of Dominance, Shannon Sharp. Going to Ron Wilson. I have Nick Foles for the ages. Daniel Jones, Judy, Lockett, Mahomes, Sharp, Gordon, Davis Price, Under the Lights, Aaron, Aaron Rodgers, Antonio Gibson, Jacobs, Montgomery, Houston, Malik Willis, and Batty. And our next autograph is going to be Travon Walker on the orange, and it's going to be a 39 out of 149 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Stayed open for a long time, going to Taylor Fuller. And Walker should be nasty. As I say, he should really help the defense in Jacksonville. That was pretty good last. It was okay last year, but hopefully Walker can be the answer and linebacker to really help him. Jason Witten, Decades of Dominant 2000s. I'm gonna pull out this mini card here. Austin Eckler. Just a refractor going to the Chargers. Just seen it poking out. Didn't want it to fall out. We got Xavier Howard, Chase, T-Law, Warren Moon, Thibodeau, Devin Lloyd, Timeless Talents, Jamal Lewis, Trey Lance, Hill, Connor, Manning, Treylon Burks, Kobe Bryant. We got a Xavier Howard on the yellow and Frank Gore Time Machine. It's going to be a 59 out of 150 Xavier Howard for the Dolphins. And the Fins are going to Steven West. And that is the second hobby box. Third hobby box here. We do have 2 baseball breaks up. We'll post another Legacy at 4 o'clock. I put a lot of Dwayne Eskridge during the football season. Like a lot of Dwayne Eskridge. And a couple deep, and I pulled a big DK Metcalf out of Spectra. Has been a little cold on the Seahawks, though, lately. But I don't think Eskridge was signing stuff in, like... Did he sign in Prism and Optic? And I'm assuming he did. Gotta get these packs open, boy. Why would you be crying, Noah? See, I already knew when we were talking about basketball that you were going to take the Trailblazers. All right, boys. First card up in this box is going to be Wan'Dale Robinson, rookie, on the mini card. Still not a huge fan of these mini cards. I swear they don't even really have like a crap ton of value, but even I guess maybe like the 101. I just don't like them. They're, in general, even if you're just collecting and getting personals or opening your own hobby boxes, they're like a pain to deal with. We got DK Metcalf, Mooney, Barkley, Keekle, Favre, Thornton, Carson Strong, 30 out of 199. Matt Stafford going to Bobby and the Rams. Super Bowl winner. Probably ends up being in the Hall of Fame now that he won that Super Bowl. I think it would have been iffy before. We got the Marcus Ware, Jalen Hurts, Chase Young, Waller, Atwater, Bo Jackson, Daxton Hill, Garrett Wilson, Matt Corral, Matt Ryan, Kirk Cousins, Joe Mixon, Rondé Barber, Jim Kelly, Jeremy Ruckert, Kenneth Walker III, Moss and Jefferson, Swift, Samuel, and Travis Kelce. Ken Houston, Shannon Sharp, Robinson, Bell, Reggie Wayne, Quinn, Galladay, Peyton Manning, Warren Moon, Kenny Pickett, Jones Jr., 94 out of 125, Deebo Samuel for the 49ers. And Steve Samiego, Wes Welker, David Montgomery, Daniel Jones, Barry Sanders, Singletary, Drake London, Trey McBride. We got a Christian Watson autograph going to John Albrecht. And the first autograph of this hobby box. Aaron Rodgers, Gibson, and Josh Jacobs. Got Ed Reed, Mike Vick, George Pickens, Booth Jr. Got ourselves a Dan Fouts, 172 out of 299 for the Chargers. Going to JJ. I think a lot of people don't realize how good of a quarterback Dan Fouts was, since most of us know him as an announcer. Maybe the older crowd might remember him as a quarterback, but anybody that's younger in the hobby just remembers him as like a CBS announcer. Not that he played, but he's actually a really good quarterback. Got For the Ages, Cooper Kupp, Xavier Howard, Chase T-Law, Eli Manning, Ricky Williams, Shakur, Drake Jackson. Have Nakobe Dean, Georgia Bulldog, going to the Eagles. Tyreek Hill, James Conner, Eddie George, Green, Pierre Strong, and Haskins. We'll get ourselves a nice autograph here. 43 out of 50 on the Jermaine Johnson Jr. I think he'll be a difference maker for the Jets. Good defensive player. I think the Jets drafted really well this year, man. I think they really hit a lot of their needs in the draft. Now, it's just a matter of whether or not guys pan out, but I think the last two drafts they did very well. Got Brett Favre for dominance in the 90s. Williams, Lance Johnson, Mangold. Derek Stingley Jr. Pierce. Robinson, Murray. Stephon Diggs, Randall, Palmer, Robinson Jr., and Ford. We got a rookie chrome here, Dameon Pierce for the Texans, 92 out of 149 on the orange. Going to Eric Sandquist. Cameron Jordan, Sutton, Metcalf, Sims, Elway. Kyle Hamilton, James Cook, John Elway. Deshaun Watson. Justin Fields, Anquan Bolden, Chris Carter. Likely. Desmond Ridder. For the Ages, Flipper Anderson. Darius Leonard, McLaurin, Clark, Jerome Bettis, Sauce Gardner, Jamison Williams. We're going to get David Bell for the Browns, 23 out of 150 on the yellow. The Purdue Boilermaker. Going to Dustin Cross. You also have a Devonta Smith mini card, blue, which is going to be numbered. 16 out of 20 for the Eagles. So second year Smith for the Eagles and Charlie. Have Earl Campbell, decade of dominance, 1970s. DeAndre Hopkins, Jalen Waddle, Russell Wilson. Andre Rison, Curtis Martin. Walker, Mechie the third on the chrome. Jerry Jeudy, Lockett, Mahomes II, Montana, Ty Law, Sam Howell, Jalen Tolbert, and Christian McCaffrey. And that's the third hobby box. Out of the way. Still no veteran autographs. Always surprising to me. How's everyone's workday going? Come on, pack. We also have a Dare to Tear card either, which is always interesting. Packs are so damn stubborn. Like, look at that. Why would it rip like that? So we're halfway through so far. Let's see if we can get a Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett, one of the quarterbacks, maybe one of the big wide receivers. Autographs here. To start us off, we got Garrett Wilson under the lights. Donald, McCaffrey, Kamara. Singletary, Williams. Johnson II. Get ourselves a 64 out of 99 Wan'Dale Robinson for the New York Giants. The futures, the Wildcat. The Giants, I got to get some 130s open here. 80. Be right back as I grab a pack of 130s. Sorry about that. I thought I had them on the floor next to me, but I didn't. Nope. Oh, wait, I do. Hold on. 100s and what else? Wandale Robinson here for the Giants. Sorry about that delay. Him over here. Christian McCaffrey, Chase Claypool, Taylor, Derrick Henry, Barry Sanders, Brian Robinson Jr., and Jerome Ford. The mini card, Tyler Baby, or Batty Baby, Batty, going to the Ravens on the refractor. Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, Damian Harris, Elliott, Michael Vick, Kyle Hamilton, James Cook, Taysom Hill on the yellow for the Saints, 56 out of 150. Cooper Kupp, DJ Moore, Taysom Hill, Parsons, Bosa, Ed Reed, Likely, Desmond Ritter, Dominance of the 90s, Brett Favre, Watt, Pittman, Brown, Carr, Ricky Williams, Sauce Gardner, and Jamison Williams. Got under the lights, John Mechie III going to the Texans, 21 out of 149. Kyler Murray, Stephon Diggs, Judon, Lamb, Manning, Walker, Mechie III, DK Metcalf, Cameron Sutton, James Robinson, Amon Green, Trey McBride, Sam Howell, Tyler Batty's going to be a 288 out of 299 for the Ravens. Marcus Ware, McLaurin, Watson, Fields, Jordan, Eddie George, Booth Jr., London, Drake Jackson, 49ers. I'm surprised the 49ers cut their nickel back. Gonna have Hopkins, Waddle, Russell Wilson, Leonard, and Nick Mangold. Drake Jackson, George Pickens, Generations, Jefferson, and Moss. Jerry Jeudy, Tyler Lockett, Mahomes. Have a mini card, Aaron Jones for the Packers on the orange. And that's going to be a 100 out of 125. Keyshawn Johnson, Hassan, Shakur, Reggie Wayne, Josh Jacobs, Montgomery, Jones, Brett Favre, Pierre Strong. Got Derrick Henry on the 58 out of 100. Going to the Titans. Got Wes Welker, Jamar Chase, T-Law, Gibson, Kuechly, Carson Strong, and Derek Stingley Jr. Our next autograph is going to be an Oakland Raider, 4 out of 5, Bo Jackson. Actually, I think he played for the Raiders when they were in L.A., right? But a sick Bo Jackson hit to the Raiders and J.T. Hare. Got our first legend autograph of the case, and it's none other than Bo. 4 out of 5. Brian Urlacher, Lance, Hill, Connor, Howard, Bo Jackson, Garrett Wilson, Thornton, Mac Jones under the lights on the refractor. Darren Waller, Mooney, Barkley, Williams, Atwater, Walker III, Hill, Sean Alexander, Joe Mixon, Fields, or not Fields, Hurts, Chase Young, Jim Kelly, David Bell, Jeremy Ruckert. We got JT, Jonathan Taylor, 47 out of 299. Tony Gonzalez, Time Machine, Chris Godwin, Keenan Allen, Andrews, Jones, Joe Montana, Treylon Burks, and Kobe Bryant to wrap up the box. So that box had a big hit in it, the 4 out of 5 Bo Jackson. And the box number 5 here. Whew. Who don't I have to send base cards to? I mean, they get separated, so if I don't remember when I'm doing it, the base cards still go out, if I'm being honest. I don't know who said that, though, because obviously my messages aren't... Oh, Mike. Yeah, I was going to say, normally, I don't remember who wants base cards and who doesn't, so I end up just sending them all out. We have Darius Leonard here on the Brown, and this is going to be a 5 out of 75 for the Colts. Because for like every product, it's different. Most of the time, like people don't have a standard. Like certain products are like, I don't want the base card. Other products, they want them. We have Deebo Samuel, Travis Kelce, Matt Ryan, Kirk Cousins, Carson Palmer, Thibodeau, Devin Lloyd, Jerome Bettis, Robert Quinn, Kenny Galladay, DeAndre Swift, Tony Romo. I have Treylon Burks, Kobe Bryant. Sorry about that being a little bit off camera right there, like partially. It's because it's under the lights, 2 out of 125. Jonathan Taylor slipped out of the cards, and I didn't want to drop them on the floor. So back-to-back Colt mini cards there. We got Drew Brees, Adam Thielen, Garrett, Harris, Carter, Drake London, McBride, Rodgers. Have Tom Brady, Eckler, Marquise Brown, Anquan Bolden, George Pickens, and Booth Jr. For the Bucks, we're going to have Keyshawn Johnson, 19 out of 150, yellow. Going to the Bucks and Eric Sandquist. Got Cooper Kupp, Ryan Tannehill, another Cooper Kupp. Singletary, Devontae Adams going to the Raiders. Jerome Bettis, Shakur, Jackson. Brett Favre, 1990s dominance, Mac Jones. Dak Prescott, Johnson, Wentz. Dallas Clark, Pierre Strong, Hashan Haskins. We got a Kenny Pickett. Second number, Kenny Pickett, 78 out of 100. Another out of 100, just a different type of card going to Tom Scarberry on the Pickett. Under the lights, Matt Corral. For the Panthers, 33 out of 149. Got Kyron Williams, Jermaine Johnson II, Leonard Fournette for the Bucks. Be a 63 out of 299. Romo and Prescott for the Cowboys. Pitts, Cook, Patterson, Sims, Robinson Jr. Have Jerome Ford, and we got a Desmond Ridder. RPA going to the Falcons. The Falcons belong to Ant Martin. Nice Desmond Ridder. Should we put him where the Christian Watson is? And replace Debo. John Elway, Zach Wilson, Hutchinson, Kittle, Edwards-Helaire, Chris Carter, Hamilton, Cook, Jerome Ford for the Browns. Trey Lance, Hill, Connor, Howard, Pearson, Neal, Spiller. For the ages, Mike Ditka, Mooney, Barkley, Williams, Dan Fouts. Gordon, Davis. We got a TJ Watt, 14 out of 25 going to Tom Scarberry and the Steelers. Steelers getting some nice parallels this time around. Champ Bailey, Joe Mixon, Hurts, Chase Young, Waller, Deuce McAllister, Malik Willis, and Batty with Garrett Wilson on the chrome. Miles Sanders, Cooks, Evans, Joe Burrow, Anquan Bolden. Likely Desmond Ridder. For the ages, Flipper Anderson, Lamar Jackson, Jefferson, Chubb, John Randall, Sauce Gardner, Jamison Williams, Got 115 out of 199 on the Aaron Donald for the Rams. Decade of Dominance, 1970s, Earl Campbell. Elijah Moore, Rodgers, Bosa, Herbert, John Elway, Walker, and Mechie III. Get into the last little part here. We got George Karlaftis for the Chiefs, Davis Mills, Fournette, Stafford, Sims, Sam Howell, Jalen Tolbert, and have 400 Panini points that we will random off after the break. So that's unfortunately that replaces an autograph. That was the first points we've had. The 400 right there. We'll random that off at the end. Karlaftis was the end of the first round for the Chiefs. Christian McCaffrey, Devonta Smith, Jones, and Tua with John Elway as the last card behind him. In the last hobby box here. No, I do not have any Michael Jordans, Ben, and no, I'm not doing any giveaways right now. And when I do giveaways, they're for people that have been entered into breaks. I don't just do giveaways for anybody other than like a Father's Day giveaway or Veterans Day. Other than that, all giveaways are based off of the only way to earn spots in a giveaway is to be in breaks. I don't just do giveaways to do giveaways. For anybody that's watching on YouTube, that was somebody asking to comment on. For anybody that's watching on Facebook, that was somebody asking to comment on YouTube. In the last hobby box here. Had 3 patch autographs in this quarter of a case, plus the Bo Jackson. I'm actually going to postpone the drop of Legacy to probably 5 o'clock so I can make sure it gets posted properly for the next quarter case, just so you guys know. Make sure I can get the right people tagged since we started this a little bit later than I thought. I thought I was going to be able to start this and get everybody tagged from the tag post. Or the interest post beforehand, but it's going to be cutting it pretty close if I'm being honest. Because I can't be trying to tag people while I'm driving to go to that meeting. Since I know that Facebook just froze up, but YouTube didn't, what I was saying is the Legacy break will probably be pushed back to a 5 o'clock drop so I can get everybody tagged. Because I can't be trying to tag people while I'm driving. And we started this a little bit late due to people not settling their teams, so. Which I'm going to get really strict about that. I'm going to put a post up like at 6 o'clock today about if you don't settle your team within the first 2 hours, I'll courtesy tag you and then I'm kicking you out of your spot. Every single time we run a break, I shouldn't be trying to chase down like 4 people. If you have like a certain circumstance or you're going to pay like in a little bit, you can send me a message. But I shouldn't be chasing down people right before a break trying to get it filled every single time. Or trying to get people to settle their teams every single time we run a break. Got Nick Mangold Ajobi, Carell. We got Frank Gore on the 12 out of 25. Going to Steve Samiego. Sean Alexander, Christian McCaffrey, Kamara. Chris Godwin. John Elway. John Randall, Sky Moore. Aiden Hutchinson. We'll get a Desmond Ridder on the refractor. Henry, Donald, Bolden, Carter. Jordan Davis, Chris Olave, Isaiah Likely going to the Ravens, and Natalie. To the side for right now. Actually, 1 second. The Likely rookie autograph right there. Tony Gonzalez, Claypool, JT, Dallas Clark, Bettis, Evan Neal, and Isaiah Spiller. Have a rookie mini card for Devin Lloyd. Just the base. Nick Foles, Harris, Ezekiel Elliott, Risen, Martin, Gordon, Davis, Price, and then we're going to have a Jerry Rice 59 out of 199. Decade of Dominance, Jason Witten, Mekhi Parsons, Bosa, Allen, Joe Montana, Ty Law, Malik Willis, Batty, Desmond Ridder on the Optichrome, Derek Carr, Moore, Hill, Barry Sanders, Singletary, and Thibodeau. Devin Lloyd, Jamal Lewis, TJ Watt, Pittman Jr., Brown, Ed Reed, Michael Vick, Treylon Burks, Kobe Bryant, Frank Gore on the Time Machine, Judon, Lamb, Manning, Williams, Kyron Williams, Tremaine Johnson II. We got a Brisker, 43 out of 150 for the Bears, and Robert Sellers. Got Generations, Kelsey and Gonzalez, Fournette, Stafford. Have Moore, Dallas Clark, Jerome Bettis, Robinson, and David Bell. The Cracked Ice Yellow, Trey McBride, 2 out of 25. Going to the Cardinals, and Nathan Kane. Carson Strong mini card, 1 out of 20. Going to the Eagles, under the lights on the mini card. Myles Garrett, Najee Harris, Mills, Risen, Martin, Kenny Pickett, Jones Jr., DeMarcus Ware, Brown, Thielen, Joe Montana, Ty Law, Zapp, Karlaftis, Jefferson and Moss, Brady, Eckler, Barry Sanders, Singletary, Dotson, McDuffie. I have Nick Bosa, 168 out of 299 for the 49ers. Reggie Wayne. The last little bit here, boys. We got Cooper Kupp, Singletary, I have Devontae Adams going to the Raiders. Ed Reed. Mike Vick. Breece Hall. Brisker. Aiden Hutchinson under the lights. DeAndre Johnson. Wentz. Tannehill. Manning. Williams. Dupes. Christian Watson. Wes Welker. Mac Jones. Dak Prescott. Eddie George. Amon Green. Danny Gray. Alec Pierce. For the Chiefs, we got George Karlaftis for the final autograph of the break. To the Chiefs and Nathan Kane. 2000s dominant Brian Urlacher. Keenan Allen, Mark Andrews, and Phil Simms. That's going to wrap us up. Let's do a quick recap of the hits, and then we will go and run the mini for the 400 Panini points. Everybody will have the opportunity to get it, so it'll be a 1 out of 32 chance. Do only the numbered hits here first, and then we'll go over the autographs. Make sure I get out like guys that shouldn't be in here that are just... I definitely put some Opti-Chrome in here that are not numbered. All right. We got Thibodeau out of 299. Out of 150, Keyshawn Johnson out of 299. John Taylor. Derrick Henry out of 100. Batty out of 299. Mechie's going to be on the orange under the lights out of 149. Taysom Hill out of 150 on the yellow. We're going to have on the yellow out of 150, David Bell. Damian Pierce on the orange, which is going to be out of 149. Out of 299, Dan Fouts. Debo Samuel out of 125. I have the out of 199, Matt Stafford. The yellow out of 150, Xavier Howard. 1990s dominance, 2 out of 50, Shannon Sharp. Out of 100, Trey McBride. Going to have David Montgomery for the Bears out of 299. Out of 199, Cooper Kupp. Out of 299, Josh Jacobs out of 299, Bosa. Trey McBride on the cracked ice yellow out of 25 for the Cardinals. Out of 150, Jaquan Brisker for the Bears. Out of 199, Jerry Rice. We got Frank Gore out of 25 on the time machine for the 49ers. Out of 199, Aaron Donald. TJ Watt out of 25. Out of 299, Leonard Fournette. And Matt Corral on the orange out of 149 for the Panthers. On the number of parallels, we also have 2 Kenny Pickett's here that are not part of the autographs that stayed up on the board since he was the first picked up quarterback. Both are out of 100 going to the Steelers. And number 8 in the Pitt uniform. Then we're going to have George Karlaftis on the base going to the Chiefs. And Nathan Kane. We have Isaiah Likely going to the Ravens and Natalie. Our first 2 autographs. Get the back row autographs real quick. We have Trey McBride for the Cardinals also going to Nathan. 17 out of 50. Christian Watson on the base going to John Albrecht. Oh, we do have a Kenneth Walker III, 66 out of 100 for the Seahawks that I mistaken to be an autograph back there. We got Jermaine Johnson, the second for the Jets, 43 out of 50. Going to the Jets. We're going to have Jalen Tolbert on the orange and Travon Walker on the orange, both out of 149. For the Cowboys here on the Tolbert, that is going to Taylor Fuller. And for the Jaguars, that is also going to Taylor Fuller. That's why I pulled them both at the same time. I knew they had some sort of relation. Both going to Taylor Fuller. Then we're going to have Wan'Dale Robinson on the RPA. The Wildcat going to the Giants, 64 out of 99. And he is going to Adam Pistella. Over here, we got Desmond Ridder for the Falcons. Could be the starting quarterback week 1. Maybe not, maybe is. Who knows what Marcus Mariota does in the Falcons. But we got 22 out of 99. Futures RPA going to the Falcons and Ant Martin. Then we got the Jets. Eric Sandquist on the Breece Hall. 34 out of 249 RPA futures. And the big dog, Bo Jackson, 4 out of 5. Going to the Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Oakland Raiders. I was say obviously played for the LA Raiders back in the day, but they are in Vegas now. 4 out of 5 going to JT Hare on the Bo Jackson Legends. Congratulations to everybody that hit. For everybody that didn't, you still got a chance right here on this 400 Panini points. Let's run this real quick and see who gets the points. So Panini has exclusive like cards and different things you can buy with Panini points. What I do though is if you don't want the Panini points and you win, I just give you whatever it is in break credit. So I think like 400 points are worth like 25 bucks. But let's go here. Let's get a dice roll with a 7 or higher. We got a 6. That ain't gonna cut it. And then the top guy will get the credit. This is just all 32 people that were in the break in order. I was gonna say of what their team was alphabetically. Good luck to everybody. 15 rounds here. Get through the rounds quickly since there's so many. Last couple rounds, we got Derek in first place, then JT, then Tom, and let's see who ends up being. It is Derek Noble gets the 400 Panini points. You let me know, Derek, if you want break credit or you want the points. Either one is fine to me, but congratulations to Derek to get the Panini points. I appreciate everybody that got in the break. If you hit today, congratulations. If you didn't, better luck next time. We will post a Legacy Football around 5 o'clock. Like I said, it's slightly postponed so that I can tag everybody.